Beaver Brook. I've been coming here for years. It's like a home away from home. Last time I saw this place, snow hung heavy on the trees, making them creak as they swayed in the wind. But now, life begins anew. I've had so many unforgettable experiences in these woods, fields, and streams, things that have made me who I am. In nature, I find myself, sometimes in unexpected ways. It was the dog days of summer, the ones where your clothes stuck to your body and you were praying for the next ice age to come. I was 13, and on the most humid first week of August ever, I found myself here. A week-long 9-to-5 program where I would learn to be a nature scene investigator, led by the fearless Butternut Squash and his assistant Lion. Don't ask about the nicknames. We were in middle school. Now, the way I saw it, there are 3 steps, rites of passage, if you will, to becoming one with the wilderness. I tried some strange stuff, let me tell you. Hard to believe, I know, since I'm the world's pickiest eater. But there were berries, wild plantain and chives, hemlock, and let me tell you, tree tastes like tree. Wood sorrel was pretty good, actually, has a strong lemon flavor. Luckily, we ate a normal lunch here. Then we went over to that field, and after getting about 1,000 thorns stuck in us, we picked a ton of fresh blackberries. It was definitely worth it. You know, this place is pretty big. 35 miles of trails over 2,100 acres. We went out so far one day I had no idea where we were. So naturally, it started pouring. We were soaked in seconds. So, what do? Hike out to a giant pond, way larger than this one. Sit down on the bridge and have the soggiest lunch ever. My sandwich was literally disintegrating. Then, thunder boomed and lightning flashed, and we realized we were on a metal bridge in the middle of a body of water surrounded by very tall trees. Being 13, we didn't quite know the line between courage and stupidity, but we faced death that day and we didn't back down. Now this has got to be my favorite story. We were practicing stalking, like giant predatory cats sneaking up on their prey. We had to test our skills, so we followed a group of kindergartners from a different program for nearly 2 hours through the woods, going off trail, completely invisible like a pack of hyenas. Mission number 1 was to invade their cabins, which was a success. Mission number 2 was to infiltrate their home base. We beat them back to the barn, ran in, and rearranged all the furniture, hid their arts and crafts, and made a mess of the place. Then we hid upstairs. When they came back, the looks on their faces were priceless. We snuck out the back and we were laughing our heads off. I was sweaty, grimy, and absolutely gross from crawling in the dirt and muck, but never have I felt so alive. I was alert, brave, stealthy, and cunning, and I couldn't wait to tell my parents about the awesome time I'd had. That was the best week of my life. I'd give anything to experience that week over again. It made me want to be outside every second of every day. It made me want to keep coming back here, which I have. Most of all, it gave me the confidence and passion to pursue environmental conservation. I gotta wonder, how can you want to protect nature if you've never had a real bonding experience with it? It's gonna mean something to you. Sometimes I feel like our generation's suffering from a nature deficit. We can't let that happen though. Not if we want all of this to stay right where it is. I'm a wild child, and I could never be anything else.